Good evening, or good afternoon, or good morning, depending on when you're viewing my video. It's Debbie Ziskowski from Living Life Beach to Bay, or Living Loving Beach to Bay. I really say it a lot of different ways. Today's topic for my YouTube update is all about choosing a community that really is going to provide your kiddos with the best school district possible. So while many of us think about Delaware as being the great place for the second chapter, next chapter of your life, a retirement home, an investment home, a vacation home, so many people are really considering Delaware as a first home, permanent home, next home, and they have got children that their educational needs are very important to them. So today's topic is a little more serious, and I will adopt a more professional demeanor when I share with you and compare Cape Henlopen School District to the Indian River School District. And really what this means to you is, where do you see your children being the best fit in a school district that serves their needs? So remember, my call to action, if you're inclined to be enjoying my videos, enjoying my message, enjoying my information, subscribe. I would love to have you be a follower and know that I drop content 2 times per week. My commitment in 2025 is to be very consistent with that. But today's topic again is, which school district is right for you, your children, their needs, and their opportunities. For many of us, and it certainly was very important to me, I have 3 grown children now, so they are done with all of the, early education right up through high school. They've moved on through college and beyond, and I'm extraordinarily proud of the education that they received. And I'm a big proponent of public education. Not that I'm discounting that private education isn't an option, and for many is the right fit for their children. But for my children, they really enjoyed public education and were educated in the Brandywine Valley in Pennsylvania. But now that I live and serve Coastal Delaware, I really want to talk about Cape Henlopen School District and Indian River School District. So let me say that Cape Henlopen primarily serves Lewis and Rehoboth, and Dewey. Of course, Dewey is part of Rehoboth. And Indian River School District primarily serves Bethany Beach, Fenwick, and all of those interior areas, whether it's Selbyville, whether it's Ocean View, whether it's Dagsboro, etc. But those are the 2 primary school districts I'm going to speak to. There are others. There are school districts that service Milford and Seaford, etc. But I'm going to talk the primary school districts that serve Coastal Delaware. So what's most important to you? What's most important to your children? Is it academics? Is it athletics? Is it the arts? Is it the humanities? Is it the community involvement? And really that's those are questions that only you can answer and based on what is most important to your children. What I can tell you is both school districts have so much to offer. And I really want to make sure that I give each school district, equal billing, equal footing, and equal acknowledgement that they serve, their communities so very, very well. So Cape Henlopen is known for its focus on STEM. So you may say, what is STEM? That sounds like an acronym that should mean something. Well, it does. It's science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And Cape Henlopen has a storied history and a storied future in being extraordinarily committed to that. So if you're looking for that kind of an academic environment, I would strongly encourage you to consider the Lewis area or the Rehoboth Beach, Dewey area. And that's a pretty expansive area, but they are extraordinarily focused on those STEM academics. Indian River boasts very impressive language and arts commitment. And the other thing that I would tell you about Indian River, it also is extraordinarily focused on diversity and inclusion, and has a primary commitment to English as a second language. So, for many, those are incredibly important initiatives and should be strong considerations if that is what's important to you and your family. Outside of the classroom, what's important to you? Is it athletics? Is it arts? Is it humanities, etc.? So I can tell you that both school districts have had very impressive athletic accomplishment, but Cape Henlopen definitely takes kind of a tee up in its commitment to athletics with some unbelievably strong performances, state championships, etc. So if that's important to you, I would really consider that as well. Indian River, not to be outdone, has certainly had its share of athletic accomplishments and awards and championships as well, but also has an unbelievable commitment to the arts. So again, for an individual that really enjoys, whether it's live theater, etc., I really get a kind of a glow when I talk about or when I speak to, clients that are interested in those kinds of extracurricular activities. So I would consider that Indian River really goes above and beyond in those areas. Both of these school districts, I believe, are very steeped in community involvement. But it would be disingenuous not to mention that Cape Henlopen goes above and beyond in fundraising and community activities. So, if you are a family that really fosters a lot of community involvement, take a look at both school districts, but I think you may be inclined to see that the fundraising and community activities that Cape Henlopen really sponsors and supports are really going to stand quite tall. Class size, student to teacher ratios, absolutely should be of very, very high level of importance to a parent. Wants to make sure that their child is going to receive that specialized and one-on-one attention that they are not only deserve, but they are inclined to need. Cape Henlopen does sport or really hit a lower student to instructor number than Indian River. Now, it's not to say that the class size ratio in Indian River is above a norm or above a level of acceptability, but Cape Henlopen does sport, and I think that's the right way to put it, a lower student to teacher ratio. And I think that it would be important to mention facilities. So both school districts have invested heavily in reinventing, reinvigorating, and really renovating many of their campuses. But in the final analysis, it would be important to note that Cape Henlopen has got certainly a leg up on state-of-the-art facilities. Indian River is not far behind, but from a standpoint of technology and really state-of-the-art facilities, Cape Henlopen really stands quite tall in that arena. So in summary, whether you are drawn to the technological advances and the unbelievable academic investments that Cape Henlopen is making, or you're thinking about Indian River and the literacy and the arts and the humanities that they really go after. What I can honestly say and be proud to be an advocate for is that Sussex County believes strongly in educating, the future leaders of our country and of our world, etc. And they're going to make that investment. They're going to make sure your children receive the absolute best education in a public and open environment. It's going to be inclusive. It's going to be thorough. It's going to be advanced. It's going to be on point. But most importantly, it's going to cater to the needs of your children. So if Sussex County is a county that you are considering for a relocation, for a move, bringing the kiddos, as I love to refer to them, with you, then I think you should be very, very confident in the school choices that you will have, whether it be Cape Henlopen or Indian River. You know how to find me? Debbie Runs Beach to Bay at gmail.com. Living Loving Beach to Bay on YouTube, 610-357-0610. Call me, text me. In addition to sharing this important information about the school districts in Coastal Delaware, I would love to inspire you, encourage you, because remember, I live here, I play here, I work here, and I thrive here. And if I was educating, because I have some grand kiddos, if I was educating grandchildren and they were my responsibility in a public school environment, I would feel very confident in either Cape Henlopen or Indian River School District. I hope you feel the same.